Hey guys, I'm here at Turner's Cross, home of Cork football, Cork City AFC versus UCD. Let's see how this result goes. I'm Donagh and you're watching the League of Ireland interview.
Then with shit, there's a mutiny going on board our relationship. Ooh, swim for your life, you're still so far from shore. Ooh, send up your flares, I'm a man overboard. I'm going under, I'm going down, swallowing water, I'm gonna drown. So sound the alarm, girl, it's time to abandon ship. Oh, though it's breaking my heart, I love you, but we have to do this. We're coming up hard, we're taking on water, we've been hit. So to save both our lives, we have to let go this wreckage. Abandoned ship. Love be quick. Abandoned ship. My dear, please be quick. Oh, swim for your life, you're still so far from shore.
Tommy Dunne, decent enough result, and it's what's this Cork score in the last minute?
Well, I think it's for us, looking at the game itself, I didn't think we played particularly well tonight, and albeit with having a few chances and UCD had chances, but tonight we didn't play well. It's probably the first time that we haven't played reasonably well this year overall, and we needed a bit of luck tonight. We haven't had it over the last number of games, and we got it tonight, which I do think that, you know, if you keep going and you keep pressing and keep trying, like what happens in other games where you don't get the bit of luck, you'll get it somewhere else, and tonight I think we got a bit of luck tonight.
And that goal to win you the game as well.
That was a fantastic strike. It's probably one of the best strikes I've seen in Turner's cross, and you know, off his left foot. And Dougie wouldn't be renowned for being a great striker long distance, albeit he scored a great goal against Strada as well. Yeah. But for us, it was perfect timing. It was late on. Like, we're used to getting sucker punches late on, but we gave UCD one tonight, and thought UCD were very good tonight. I thought they were did energy about them, and they were dangerous on the break, and Dave McMillan's a good player, and again, we don't want to complain. The surface didn't probably allow for it to be fluent, and overall I thought we got out of jail.
This City team has definitely matured a lot, and as you say, you know, you can see it with, you know, scoring in the 45th minute and then the 89th as well. Like.
Yeah. Well, we kept going and we kept being positive and we kept at the game, and you know, albeit I thought UCD probably got a grips of the game towards the last 15 minutes of it, but we always wanted to push and try to get that winner, and you know, thankfully we got it this week.
And now you just have to keep on, get another win, and just hopefully push a bit more up the table, because you know there's still an awful lot of points to play for. The league's only just started.
Yeah, it's only started, and I think from our point of view, like, we've had a tough enough schedule now over the last while, and we're lucky enough that we've got a week of training before the Sligo game, and I think we'll need that, because if you don't, if you know, if you play games and you don't train very often, then it can be very difficult, you know. So for us, a good week's training this week, and we'll prepare right for the Sligo game, and we're looking forward to it, of course.
Alright, thanks very much, Gary Burke. Of all the times to concede the 2 goals tonight, like 45th and 89th minute, must be really tough to take for UCD.
That's what we were just talking about with there. Like, it's harsh. It is harsh, but I think they just had that bit more experience. That's what you could see, the youth coming in there, like, just hanging on. But we would have liked to go in half time 1-0 up, but no, that's football. Like, it happens.
You mentioned, you know, they have the experience. They can bring on the likes of Dennis Behan, you know, Danny Furlong, you know, whereas UCD, they don't really have that sort of player at their disposal.
That's it, yeah. Like, we're learning the game as we're going on. That's what Martin was talking about. Like, these players have been around the league, like, big experience coming in. Dennis Behan, like, he's been around, he's seen, he's done it. So maybe that was a little bit of difference in the end.
Yeah, I mean, like, as I mentioned, you know, it must be like a really tough to take as well, because you know you're conceding a lot of late goals this season, and you know there's a few games now you've played that you maybe should have got a result from.
Yeah, but you get what you deserve in this league. Like, you can't, any mistakes are going to punish you. Quality, like, you're looking at the first division, like, maybe get away with it, but not in this league. If you're looking at the second goal, it's a wonder strike. Yeah. So, in fairness to him, like, you can't really blame anyone on their part.
And for yourself, you know, like, obviously the result isn't the best tonight, but you must be a bit happier this season in general, you know, getting a bit more game time than the last few years of Bohemians and UCD last year.
Yeah, personally, that's it, exactly, more game time, so I'm happy with that. But the main thing is the 3 points, and start picking up points, so it's not about me, it's more about the team. And
like, how have you found it, you know, with a lot of sort of pressure put on you, because a lot of pundits have you marked to go down, or at least be fighting with Bray?
That's it. If you're looking at M&S, like, they're all their favourites. They're looking at the papers, their favourites to go down, but we just got to show that on the pitch, like, that we're capable of staying in this league. So every week we'll just have to go out and keep working hard, and we'll get the results in the end.
Alright, thanks very much. Daryl Horgan, decent enough results, and you know, like, last minute, is this the same Cork City that was conceding all those late goals?
You have to look at the late goals in context, really, I suppose. 2 penalties, one a pretty dodgy decision in my opinion, and goal when there was only 10 men on the pitch, you know, against a good Rovers side. So look, you have to take them into context same time. Obviously we're working hard, don't want to do it again, but that's how it goes sometimes, and we got a bit of luck today.
You know, on that first half performance, you would have said UCD deserved something out of this game, but you know, you definitely turned it on in that second half, and you deserved that goal maybe a bit earlier than the game.
Yeah, well, we had the chances, you know. Well, obviously, when you're playing UCD, they're gonna be a good side. They play nice football, they keep it, and they're always a threat. Dave McMillan's brilliant up front today as well, you know. So you have to look at that as well. But in the second half, as you said, we did turn it on. We put them under unbelievable pressure, and I think we deserved it in the end.
And it's been a difficult season for Cork City, which with that, as I mentioned, all those late goals getting you away from those results that would have you like up higher up in the table with the likes of your Sligo Rovers. But there's still a lot of games to play. Like this league's only just started.
Yeah, as you said, it's only just started. There's loads of games to go, and this will happen to a few teams as they go along. You know,
you're right.
This will happen to a few teams as they get to everyone really. I suppose everyone has a small bit of blip. But look, we're going to go out, big game next week against Sligo. Go out, we'll try to get the 3 points, and we'll just play our football as we always do.
The last few seasons, as I mentioned, like conceding like sort of silly goals, like late on, or just like big mistakes, that's sort of been blotted out a bit. And like you've kept a very similar squad since maybe you came up from the first division. Like, do you think it's helped you're so together now that maybe the results are getting a bit better?
Yeah, I think so. It's always good to have a bit of consistency in your squad, which most clubs don't have in this with the merry-go-round you have in the League of Ireland, you know. So like it is good to have a close bunch of lads, and often when it comes down to it, you'll work hard for these lads, and this is what we're doing this year. We've all had a good pre-season. We're working hard with the Stanta Cup, which was very important for us as well, and we've done well so far. Hopefully now we can just kick on a small bit more, maybe eradicate a couple of mistakes all over the park, because we're not the perfect outfit yet. We're not claiming to be, but we're going to keep working on it, and hopefully now we can push up challenge for Europe.
Alright, thanks very much. Daryl, Kavanagh, decent enough result, like a last minute goal. Is that the same Cork City that we've seen the last few weeks?
Funny enough, we got the last minute goal this week, I think we deserved it. Over the 3 games we played this week, we've been hard done by, and tonight to get the 3 points when we didn't play so well, it's great. But like I said, look, I think we really deserved to win over the 3 games over the week, and to get it in them circumstances it's good, and we've been gutted in the dressing room with the last 2 games before coming into tonight, conceding late goals, and tonight we got our just result, and I'm happy enough. Happy.
UCD can be devastated though. Like you were like, to be honest, like Cork City weren't like great, and UCD like they should have been 2 or 3 goals up before you even got the first.
Yeah, like it was one of them games. It was just we weren't at our best tonight. Like I said, 2 games coming into this game tonight, we played really well. We should have got 3 points in both of them, but just that's the way the game goes. We're happy with the 3 points tonight. It was unlucky for UCD, they missed the penalty, and well, having just on our own thing, I'm just delighted with the 3 points. I think we deserved them over the whole week.
And you sort of stole the first goal.
Yeah, I didn't really have much time to think about it. It was like Daryl took a shot and I just reacted fast, and went in. I was just happy to get off the mark in the league. And
how have you found it being at Cork this season? Like it's very, very different because you're playing a bit more consistently than you would have last year at Shamrock Rovers.
Yeah, it's great to be playing every week. Like every player wants to play every week, but it didn't happen for me last year. And Cork is a massive club. I'm delighted to be down here.
Sure, didn't happen for anyone last year.
Yeah, it didn't really. It was a bad year for the club, but I feel like when I was at Pats, I was playing every week, and it's the same here, and I'm starting to find a bit of form, and I'm happy out down here.
Are you enjoying living back in Munster? Like it must have been difficult living away from home back up in Dublin like the last 2 years.
Yeah, it was difficult being far away, but to be honest, I enjoyed it. I had a lot of good people around me, and I like Dublin. But like I said, I'm close to the home down here now, and I'm really enjoying it.
And tonight, you played a 4-5-1 sort of earlier on, but then like Tommy sort of when he brought Dennis Behan on, he changed it to the 4-4-2. Like it's a negative enough formation to play at home to the team bottom of the league.
It is at times, but we do play our best. I feel when we're 4-5-1, with 3 lads in midfield, they'll match anybody. We went up to Rovers last week and we were very good. The 3 lads in midfield were just dominated. And I think that's what Tommy was thinking coming into the game. But look, it was just one of them nights we didn't play our best, and we still got the win. And we'll just take that.
And finally, has it been weird being at Cork City? Like you've played for Waterford in the past, you played for a lot of their sort of rival teams. Like
it has, but I've been welcomed by a lot of people down here, and I fitted in so fast down here, and I'm really happy here. I have 2 years here, and I'm just so looking forward to the next 2 years.
Alright, thanks very much. Martin Russell, tough result to take, especially considering that goal in the last minute as well.
Yeah, I suppose the goal from Cork's point of view is a great goal to win any game, and but having put the effort that we've put in, we just feel a little bit gutted that we haven't come away with something. So hard to take, but signs again of improvement, signs again of some young players growing in themselves, and that's what it'll be hopefully throughout the season.
And you've Dave McMillan obviously up front, and he's scoring goals, but he has to take those chances a bit more regularly. Like he's obviously scoring 7 goals this season.
Well, he's one of our main strikers, Dave, and he's had chance to even add to his tally that he has. So that's a good thing that Dave's getting chances, and he's won the penalty tonight for us. So it's unfortunate he hasn't been able to convert it, but he's one of our senior players, and he's playing a senior role in the team. So I'm sure if Dave keeps on going the way he's going, he will add to his tally, and who knows where he'll finish in the scoring ranks.
With players like that, you've got a decent attacking team. Do you think Cork, obviously they played a 4-5-1 earlier on against you? Do you think it was tough to break down 5 in midfield, especially a strong midfield like Cork's?
Yeah, I think when both sides had bodies in midfield, well, probably we didn't do well enough, particularly in the first half. And when we defended well, we didn't keep the ball well enough, and hence Cork came out as a bit too much. But when we did keep the ball, we were able to create chances like the penalty, and we just wanted more of that. So maybe next time we go down to Cork, that's one aspect of our game that we'll have to improve if we want to try and come away with a win.
And if you're looking at the Cork team, they're bringing on the likes Dennis Behan, sort of League of Ireland legend, and you're at the same time you're sort of bringing on the likes of Craig Walsh, like a young lad just still coming up, still probably a bit young.
And that's going to be the way nearly against every team we play against. They'll all have a bench where the lads have seen and done it and played at this level, whereas our lads are all tasting it, most of them for the first time. And we've got to be patient and challenge them as well to keep on improving. It's
been a very a tough start to the season. A lot of really, really tough results, especially probably the Bray result you left behind a bit. You could have got the 3 points there.
Bray, I would say Bray, Dundalk and Bows are all games that we could have got more out of. On another day, it wasn't a hell of a lot in the games. Maybe against the Sligo and the Derry, we weren't good in the day, and against those teams you have to be really good. Tonight was one of those that was a little bit tight as well. So there's a lot there to work with and hope for the future, and we keep on giving the effort that we give tonight and keep on trying to improve. We will.
The weather and the quality of the pitches this year has been a lot worse than last year, and do you think it definitely doesn't help? Because UCD, obviously, they've renowned for the style of football they like to play.
Yeah, well, I think again with the side that we have, we do like to move the ball on the ground, and we are probably a lightweight team in physical terms. That we need the pitches to be good, but tonight's pitch was one of the better ones that we have, because the others have been so poor. So and Tommy is saying he wants that pitch better again. So maybe during the summer months the pitches will be better, and hopefully that will coincide with a run result for UCD.
Alright, thanks very much.